Old schools, resurrected programs, building on something special here in the new season, and we have a lot of talent to show you here in this basketball game. Anthony Hardin, Smoky Hill group coming off a successful trip playing the best in Utah, led by 6'5" sophomore Kenny Foster, who'll give you points, assists, rebounds, everything you expect from a D1 caliber player. 6'8" Will Becker makes us fact check his rebound and blocks totals, and by the way, that's at 12 and 5 per evening. George Washington, their core group is seasoned now. Veterans, they believe in what they can do this year, currently ranked number 1. Gervais Green is a kid you're going to watch out for, so skilled, 20 points per night. Calvin Fugit runs the show for Reggie Hammond's very talented Patriots squad. Ready for a big one this evening? It's Hill Pride at G-Dub for your Xfinity Sports Report game of the week. The George Washington Patriots and the Smoky Hill Buffaloes. To the action, no score, and both teams got out and ran early. Off the turnover here, Buffaloes get the ball ahead to Kenny Foster, and the sophomore will lay it in, but you have to get back against George. So fast the other way, and the pull-up three by John L. Fugit, count that, and the early lead to the Patriots. Later in the first, off the miss, it's Smoky in transition. Jawan Phillips will pull up from behind the arc. That's good, and Smoky with the 9-7 lead. But George would explode after that, and they would do it with defense. The steal by Ronald Johnson ahead to Gervais Green. He is in for the easy layup. Next Smoky possession, more from Gervais Green with the strip, and the senior is off and running again, coast to coast for the bucket, and it's a 9-0 run for George, forcing the Buffaloes to call a timeout as head coach Anthony Hardin tries to calm his team down. Doesn't work. Still in the first, GW finds John L. Fugit in the corner, spotting up, rises, fires, and hits the three. All of a sudden, it's a 13-point game. George closes out the first quarter on a 20-3 run. To the second quarter, GW just kept coming. Look at the move from Calvin Fugit. Count that. Next time down the court, it's John L. Fugit on the drive. The smooth finish for two, all part of a huge night for the junior. Still in the second, Buffalo's on the run. Eugene Rivers on the drive. Cannot get the layup to go, but the rebound to Muezen Muakil, and the junior scores with the pretty fadeaway jumper from the baseline. But we told you, you have to get back on D versus George. There goes John L. Fugit again, gets the baseline with his quickness, lays it in. Patriots lead by 15 at the half. To the third quarter, Patriots continue to play well. Ball movement, then John L. Fugit spotting up for three. Boom. Once again, the junior knocks it down, all part of a game-high 26 for Fugit. Later, GW running again. Trey Pierce with the board, ahead to Gervais Green. The no-look pass to Shaheem Spear for the lay-in. Lead is up to 18 for the Patriots. But Smoky Hill would steady the ship, and they would do it on the offensive glass. Off the miss, Foster will hoist one from the corner. That's no good, but there is Muakil with the loose board and the putback. Then, more strong rebounding by the Buffs. Off the miss by Rivers. There's Kenny Foster with the board and the layup. Smoky cut the deficit down to 9 heading into the fourth quarter. Buffaloes are right back in the game. In the final frame, the Buffs continue to come back. Muakil stepping into the three here and drains it. He had 15 in the game. Timeout for GW, and the Buffaloes are within 8. But George would respond and put this one away. Calvin Fugit from the top of the key on the drive down the lane, scoops it in for two. Lead is back up to 11. Then Gervais Green off the bounce, and the beautiful finish with the left hand as George Washington gets the huge win over Smoky Hill, 80-73.
We just attacked, and we played really good defense. We were sprinting back because they're really a fast-paced team, so we just had to make sure we stopped their bigs too from getting back on at the end other than the floor.
Well, we started very well. Defense is really important for this team, and our defense turns into our offense, so we really started clicking on offense, and yeah.
What was your defense doing to where you could jump out to that big lead?
We play an aggressive play, so our defense, we just get up on them, we kind of try and scare them if we can, and if not, we play our defense, get active, we rotate, we help, play like a team.
What kind of confidence do you guys have being able to work that team like that from up top?
Our confidence is really a boost because we were set to be the #1 team this week, and this team also came back from Utah and beat one of the high-ranked teams out in Utah. So us beating that team like that, it's really a big confidence booster for us.
All right. So what did you prove then?
We proved that we're #1 in the state, and we're trying to get a state championship this year.
entertaining contest between two top 10 squads. Boy, I love the play of Will Becker down in the paint for Smoky Hill. But tonight, it was George and the Patriots and the Fugit brothers. John L. with 26, Calvin with 22. They stay number one at the top of the state in Class 5A. Final score 80-73. Congratulations to the G-Dub Patriots. For the Xfinity Sports Report, Marty Cesario.